My name is Kenny Lam. Business name is Saigon's Corner, Vietnamese restaurant. Well, our family migrated to United States in 1991, and I spent like about 17 years in California, and moved to Scott City in 2008, and then to Garden City in 2010. Came back to California for 2.5 years, so get back to Garden City in 2014 until now. Well, it just, like all of a sudden, it just came up the opportunity. When I came back to Garden City from California after 2.5 years away, my wife and kids don't want to move to California. They decided to stay here. So I came back, tried to look for opportunity, and this restaurant came up for sale. So we kind of seized the moment, and talked to the previous owner, and used to be Cao Tan restaurant. And then, we agree upon the deals and the prices and everything, and here it comes. Well, Saigon is the name of the capital of the south of Vietnam before 1975, before it got divided. And then Saigon is the capital of the south, and Hanoi is the capital of the north. So I was born in the south, so Saigon is just the name, and then corner, because it's located right here in 5th and Kansas, just right in the corner, so I just came up with that name. Well, Garden City is a small town, but we have nice people here in town. I feel very fortunate when we first opened the business, and I've been embraced, by the community, and then besides we surrounding by a smaller city, like Liberal, Dot City, Scott City. So there's a lot of different diversity here in Garden, and we have different type of ethnic group moving in, because of the packaging company Tyson, and we're about to have another one open. So pretty good for business. When I growing up, back home, I used to love mom's food, every day. My mom get into the kitchen, cook food for family, for husband and kids, and I got influenced, really, really heavily in homemade cooking. So, when I opened up the restaurant here, Saigon's Corner, I decided to bring more of the home cooking into the menu. I make food over here the way that my mom used to make it at home. Pork chop and rice, spring rolls, egg rolls, I've got for the appetizers, and also the banh mi, which is the sandwiches that we have here in the restaurant. And of course, one of the famous is the pho, which is the beef noodle soup. So it's kind of famous here, customers love it a lot. Moving downtown. So, we already own a building in downtown, so we're waiting for the blueprint to come out and present it to the city and get the permit so we can start construction. So hopefully it's going to happen this year. 406 North Main Street. It used to be Lori's, clothing shop. So we bought that building, and my wife, Serenity Nail Salon, is already open next door, up and running for 3 years. So I'm going to be occupying, the space, right next door. Well, I'm not really active on social media, but the address here is 406 East Kansas Avenue here in Garden, and we open from Monday through Sunday. We close it on Tuesday from 10 to 9 p.m. every day. Phone number 620-805-5355, so they can call and place an order or go through DoorDash, for to-go order.